on the clock. Pecan, 2 seconds. Pecan for the lead. Got it! He got the record at the buzzer! The break for three. Buried! Gallagher pulls up. Gallagher rims it out the field. Slams it down. Cooley up ahead. Dombrowski, the freshman, off the window and one. Go back to Evans, corner three, got it! There's Lowe with the exclamation point as Dunny slams it down. Far side, Dawson unloads, knocks it home. Jenna Dawson by Teslavich, Evans puts it on the floor. Bryce looks to drive in, Evans floats it up, got it! He got it! There's 1,000 for Bryce Epps. From Thomas Jefferson High School, it's non-section basketball on MVI Live as the Steel Valley Ironmen hit the road with some reinforcements back in the lineup to take on the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. Here on MVI Live, Alex Lyons with you for all the action here this evening. From Thomas Jefferson High School, Steel Valley paced by the reigning 3A Player of the Year and the favorite to win that award again in his first game of the season. Of course, none other than Mekhi Valentine, a walking 30-point machine for Steel Valley, averaging 29.3 points per contest last year was Mekhi Valentine, the D1 prospect. Offers from Sam Houston and Southern Alabama for Mekhi Valentine. He has been outstanding in his career, and he will go up against another talented individual in Evan Berger. Evan Berger, the 6'3 junior, has been absolutely incredible this year. Evan Berger, 28 points per game so far this season, 12 rebounds on the season for Evan Berger. He has been absolutely incredible this year for the Jaguars of Thomas Jefferson, and that's going to be a great matchup to look at between Evan Berger and Mekhi Valentine. As Steel Valley, they're starting to get back some of those football bodies that were ineligible to play last time we saw them when they took on the Bell Vernon area Leopards, as they will get the likes of Deron Burksdale back, Rashawn Hogue, along with J.J. Heddleston, to name just a few. Greg Smith unable to still go for Steel Valley, but it's a lot of individuals that this team has not had throughout the course of the year that they do get back for tonight's contest, as they are just slowly starting to get back into the work of things. Steel Valley has not played a game since they lost to Bell Vernon. They are 0-3. TJ is 2-2, as they are going to try to get back in the win column, coming off back-to-back losses to Uniontown and Baldwin after starting the season 2-0 with victories over Bell Vernon. Again, that's a shorthanded Bell Vernon, a very similar situation to Steel Valley with the likes of Quint Martin, Alonzo and Curdy Wade, Braden Locks, all missing due to the state football playoffs as they went on to win the state championship game, and then a victory over McKeesport. As we will keep it here for the playing of the national anthem, we come back and line up some more right here on MVI Live. Anthem played lineups next before we get underway here this evening from Thomas Jefferson, as we'll take a look at the starting five. First for the visiting 0-3 Ironmen from Steel Valley, as it is going to be a lineup that looks like this. First time this season for the Steel Valley Ironmen. It's going to be the big senior Makai Valentine entering the lineup, joined by the 5'9 sophomore Nate Uhas, alongside the 5'11 junior Tobias McKeever, along with the 6' senior guard Brian Versetti, and the 6' freshman forward Niger Norris. Valentine, Uhas, McKeever, Norris, and Versetti, the starting five for Coach Chapman. Again, Makai Valentine, his first game of the campaign for the Steel Valley Ironmen, missing the first 3 contests due to football and not being able to get his practices in. Well, he's back and he's ready to go here this evening. The big 6'3 senior for Steel Valley, as we'll switch things over, looking at the home hosting Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. 5'10 senior guard Ryan Lowry, the lone senior, starting in this lineup. Then the 6'3 junior guard Evan Berger, well on his way to 1,000 points. 28.8 points per game for Berger, a walking double-double this season. The sharpshooter on the outside, the 6' junior Noah Prosser. Joining them will be the 6' junior guard Sean Sullivan. And rounding out the starting five, the 6'4 junior forward for the Jaguars from Thomas Jefferson. That's Brody Evans, Lowry, Berger, Prosser, Sullivan, and Evans for Coach. As we get set for the opening tip here this evening, Evan Berger, been one of the best in the business this season inside the WPIAL for Thomas Jefferson. 28 points per game. Started his season off spectacularly at the MVI Shootout Classic, and now we'll get to see one of the best in the business, Makai Valentine. Evan Berger and Makai Valentine, along with Noah Prosser out there, all part of the MVI SBL, so 3 players very similar, very familiar with each other, being Berger, Valentine, and Noah Prosser, all on different teams in the MVI SBL, as it will be Makai Valentine and Evan Berger for the opening tip. Valentine wins it back, and now it's Nate Uhas directing the offense. Valentine's going to be guarded by Evan Berger here all evening long, as Valentine up top right wing. Evan Berger providing the pressure. Valentine, now Versetti swings it left side, inside Valentine. Makai Valentine goes up, right hand, ironing out. Rebound poked free, grabbed down by McKeever. As Tobias McKeever, the junior, wheels back up top off to Nate Uhas. Uhas guarded by Prosser. Now it's Valentine. He can hit from anywhere on the court, as Valentine lost the handle, saves it right to Versetti. Bounce pass across, back up top. Uhas kicks it to the corner. There's McKeever. Good ball movement, but no penetration for Steel Valley. Almost a minute elapsed, and Thomas Jefferson hasn't touched the ball until now. Dual possession, and the arrow points in favor of the Jaguars. 7:12 remaining here, opening quarter. Thomas Jefferson will get their first touches. Noah Prosser, the trigger on the near side. Prosser gets it in. Now it's taken by Ryan Lowry. Lowry over the divider. Lowry pressured by Uhas. Ryan Lowry surveys near side. Prosser. Prosser drives, kick out, intercepted by Valentine. Makai Valentine into the front court. He comes. Valentine guarded again, pulls up from outside, in and out for Valentine. As stretched up ahead, there's Berger. Evan Berger stops up, finds Sullivan. Make that Lowry to the corner. Evan Berger drives, jump stop off the window and in. All too easy for Evan Berger, and the Jaguars strike first. 28 points per game, 12 rebounds per game for Evan Berger, the junior. 2:10 now with that bucket away from 1,000, as Valentine denied at the other end. Is back the other way. Here comes Brody Evans. And Brody Evans finds pay dirt for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. 4-0 run to start for TJ. Steel Valley's got nothing going, as that one deflects out off the hands of Ryan Lowry. Versetti into Makai Valentine. Valentine into the front court. His season ended last year with Steel Valley in a loss in overtime to South Allegheny. Valentine drives, puts it up, no good. Again, first game of the season for Valentine. Mackay Valentine picks up pressure. That's by Berger. Versetti provides the screen. Valentine lost his dribble. Now McKeever back to Valentine. 4-0 lead TJ. 5:40 remaining in the half. And a blocking foul called on Thomas Jefferson. No, make that Versetti and Steel Valley. As Brian Versetti gets the personal, his first, team first. Noah Prosser into Ryan Lowry, the senior. Lone senior starter for Thomas Jefferson. One senior, four juniors is a steal there. Valentine now up into the front court. Mackay Valentine, left wing. Valentine drives down the lane, up, and it's knocked out by Lowry and Evans. Or make that Berger. As Valentine trying to get to the cylinder. Uhas the trigger. Evan Berger been in the grill of Valentine since we've got started. Uhas pulls it from about 7 out. Rebound grabbed down by Brody Evans. Now Noah Prosser. Prosser over 14 a game. Down the lane, off the window and in for Noah Prosser. First bucket of the contest for Prosser. 6-0 run TJ. Cam Valentine ended. Tries for three. Got it! Mackay Valentine gets the Ironman on the board. First bucket of the campaign for the senior. As up top, Prosser for the answer. Back iron and out. Rebound ripped back down by Tobias McKeever. McKeever to Valentine. 6-3 TJ lead. 4:48 remaining opening quarter. Valentine picks up pressure. That's by Evans. Tries for the tie off the iron. Rebound Valentine. The putback won't fall. Now it's Brody Evans the board. Evans finds his man. That's Prosser up ahead to Berger. Evan driving down the lane. Right hand up around. Putback won't fall. Now Berger back up top to Brody Evans. Off to Berger. Left wing three. In and out. Rebound grabbed down finally by Norris. Taken away though by Ryan Lowry. Lowry left wing. 4:18 remaining. 6-3 TJ lead. Lowry to Berger. Now Evan Berger, foul line, kick out. There's Lowry driving middle of the lane. Right hand floats it up and in. Ryan Lowry onto the board. 4 different scores for Thomas Jefferson. They lead 8-3 halfway through the first. Valentine, he's put up most of the shots so far for Steel Valley. He's been cold in the early going. As we'll see some substitutions for the Jaguars. Next stoppage by is Uhas. Flips it up top. That's Tobias McKeever. McKeever moves left. Kick out, there's Uhas, drives the baseline, pulls the trigger, overshoots, rebound, Najir Norris, and Najir Norris fouled, he'll shoot a pair. Foul will go against Sean Sullivan, the 6-foot junior guard, his first. Thomas Jefferson first on the season. TJ averaging 67.8 points per game, 69 again, shooting 48% from the floor, while 35.4 from beyond the arc. As Najir Norris knocks down the first and cuts the lead down to 4. As Don Putniano along with Cody Karcher and Cam Egerton all check in. Egerton playing what is just his second game of the season after missing the opening 3 contest as Najir Norris 2 for 2 from the line. And Steel Valley cuts it to an 8-5 disadvantage. 3:30 remaining here opening quarter. Ryan Lowry over the divider. Lowry driving. Lowry left block off the glass. No good. Rebound ripped down by J.J. Heddleston. First game of the season for J.J. Heddleston. As there's Valentine up top. Pulls the trigger. Got it! Mackay Valentine once again. Nuts the game up at 8. Second triple of the first quarter for Valentine. Now it's Karcher, left wing. Cody Karcher driving, kick out. Berger inside the arc for 2, no good. Rebound ripped down by Heddleston. Now Mackay Valentine. Into the front court, Mackay Valentine. Top of the key, Valentine stops up. Mackay shuffling, Mackay Valentine. Now it's Uhas left corner, guarded tightly there. Back up Valentine. Knocked away off the back of his legs, and Valentine can't save it on the far side. Thomas Jefferson gets it back. 2:36 remaining opening quarter, 8-8 game, 6 for Valentine. 2 for Lowry, Berger, Prosser, and Evans as Sean Sullivan replaces Ryan Lowry. Lowry and Sullivan top two wideouts on the Jaguar football team this past season. Brody Evans, the starting forward on this squad, was throwing the passes to those two individuals, a team that made their way pretty far in the postseason again as Berger off the mark, as Evan Berger off to a cold start. Last touch by Steel Valley, they say. And the Ironmen can't believe it as Thomas Jefferson gets the ball back. Tie game, 8-8, 2:23 remaining opening quarter. Karcher the trigger inside. Dom Putniano back up top. That's Sullivan. Sullivan kicks it right side. Karcher in the right wing. Underneath Berger. Tried to get Valentine in the air, but Justin puts it off the window and in. 2 for Evan Berger. 4 points now for the big 6'3 junior. 2:05 remaining opening quarter. 10-8 lead for Thomas Jefferson. As Makai Valentine splits down the lane. Valentine up off the glass, and we're tied again. Makai Valentine, 8 points in his opening quarter of the season. 1:50 remaining, quarter number 1. Evan Berger over the center court stripe. Berger, right side. Guarded by Valentine. Screen provided by Egerton. Popped to Putniano back outside. Now it's Sullivan. Sullivan to Berger, way outside. 1-3 off the iron and out. Rebound into the Ironmen bench and almost off of Uhas as the two officials will conclave on the near sideline. And a great play there by Cody Karcher, saving possession for the Jaguars of Thomas Jefferson. As Evan Berger will take a break. Lowry back in, and a timeout called by the Jaguar bench. 1:30 remaining opening quarter. 10-10 score between Thomas Jefferson and Steel Valley. 8 points for Makai Valentine, 4 for Evan Berger, leading all scorers for the Jaguars as Steel Valley looking for win number 1 of the season. Thomas Jefferson looking to snap their 2-game losing streak. Will be a tough next game as well for the Jaguars of Thomas Jefferson. Tough next 2 or 3 even, you can say, before getting into section play. As a bit of a gauntlet here, you have a very good Uniontown team you're coming off a game with. Then you're taking on Montour, who beat Bell Vernon in the semifinals last year. Then Laurel Highlands, of course, Rodney Gallagher, Keandre to Shields, before you go play a much bigger school in Norwin. Then at Peters Township, who slid down from 6A to 5A to join this section before getting into a game against our good buddy Matt Rowland and the Ringgold Rams. That will be on the 6th of January. As you know, very familiar with some of these 6A teams in Bethel Park and Peters Township moving down into this classification. Thomas Jefferson has, made themselves familiar with those opponents, and it's a TJ team, coming into this game. Their MO has been rebound well and get out into transition points. We've seen Evan Berger be a huge catalyst in that, thinking, a great example will be what he did against McKeesport with his team down, bringing them back in that one. But haven't seen a lot of transition rushing for the Jaguars. Is almost a turnover, and indeed it will be for a brief second. Then the tie-up force, and Steel Valley will get the ball back with 1:20 remaining opening quarter. Uhas gets it into Valentine. There's Norris off the mark. Rebound by Cody Karcher over the center court logo. Flips it. Sullivan, right wing 3 off the iron and out. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Jaguars of Thomas Jefferson. Last year, these two teams met here at Thomas Jefferson. 71-57 victory for the Jaguars. They are 11-2 since 2003. Against the Steel Valley Ironmen here at home. 17-10 overall, 6-8 at Steel Valley. Of course, multiple 4+ year stints with these two teams in the same section as theirs. Uhas blocked by Sean Sullivan. But possession stays with the Ironmen. 13 of the 27 games have been decided by 10 or less points. As Valentine into the front court, picks up pressure from Karcher. See if Valentine with Evan Berger on the bench can continue to pave the way for this Steel Valley attack. as Niger Norris, the 6-foot freshman, back up top to the 6'3" senior Valentine. Valentine driving, Mackay left wing. Valentine wheels back up top, holding for one it appears, as Valentine off balanced and gets it to fall, and Steel Valley takes a 3-point lead. As there's a strip and Valentine puts up a prayer, it won't be answered. As Valentine, an incredible off-balance shot to give Steel Valley the lead at the break. After one, your score, the Ironmen 13, the Jaguars 10, right here on MVI Live.
The best local coverage of news, sports, and more. Make sure you subscribe to the Mon Valley Independent newspaper. Both print and e-edition subscriptions are available, and you can try the e-edition free for 30 days starting today. So make sure you log on to MonValleyIndependent.com for more information. Mon Valley Independent, what happens here matters here.
Back here, quarter number 2 upon us, 13-10 Steel Valley advantage over Thomas Jefferson. 11 points for Mackay Valentine. The only other Ironman score was Niger Norris from the charity stripe, as only 2 free throws in that opening 8 minutes of play. 4 points for Berger, 2 for Prosser, Evans, and Ryan Lowry. Evan Berger hasn't found that stroke here in the opening quarter. See if coming back into the contest after resting for the final sequence of quarter number 1 gets the junior going. Looking maybe mid-January for Evan Berger to hit that 1,000-point plateau. Just 212 points away from 1,000, averaging 28 points per game again through the first 4 contests. As Brody Evans, now Lowry up top, Prosser to Berger. Berger back to Sean Sullivan. Sullivan kick out Lowry. Lowry right elbow out to Prosser for 3. Got it! That's trouble. Don't want to leave Noah Prosser alone. And he makes the Ironmen pay. Up to 5 for Prosser. 7:30 remaining as Valentine splits Berger and Prosser. Right wing Mackay. Valentine way outside, off the iron, rebound by Versetti, puts it up, blocked underneath as Brody Evans rips it away and draws the foul. Foul will go against Tobias McKeever, his first, team second. 3 total fouls in the contest. And the core group for Thomas Jefferson, after returning just 1 starter last year, is here to stay for the next season plus, as Prosser off the mark. 4 junior starters, 1 senior, as Sullivan out to Berger. Evan Berger past Valentine down the lane, and Brody Evans with the finish from the left block. 4 points for Brody Evans, matching his point per game average here in the opening half. 6:50 remaining, quarter number 2. As there's Nate Uhas into the corner, McKeever back up top, Uhas looking. Now they get it to Valentine. That was McKeever. Valentine, right wing, guarded by Evan Berger. Valentine down the baseline with the reverse. And we're tied again at 15. 13 points now for Valentine. Prosser, kick out. Pass Berger, reels it in, far sideline. Evan Berger looks to drive, poked away, but right to Sullivan. Sullivan back up top. That's controlled by Lowry. Driving Lowry. Left block goes to Evans, and Brody Evans rattles it in. 6 points for Brody Evans. And it's a 17-15 Thomas Jefferson lead. 6:05 remaining here in the half. As a foul called on Evan Berger after the bucket, his first, team second. Thomas Jefferson, they can score with the best of them. It was the question, can they keep other teams off the board? And that has been an issue this year. Over 70 points in both losses. They've given up at least 60 points in every game this year, as Uhas pulls the trigger and rattles it in. Only 17 so far against, but only 17 for. First bucket for Nate Uhas, the 5'9" sophomore. Outside, Lowry wants to get into the act from beyond the arc. He will not. Rebound Norris. Berger tried to deny, but Mackay Valentine comes away with it. Valentine, right wing, guarded by Berger. Valentine down the lane, 3, collapse. Kick out, Uhas for 3, buried for Nate Uhas. And Steel Valley up to 20. 5 points in a row for Nate Uhas, the sophomore. As Steel Valley takes the 3-point lead, now it's Lowry. Shooting has been cold so far for Thomas Jefferson, slowing it down, Evan Berger. Screen provided, there's Berger to the cylinder, off the window and in. And Thomas Jefferson back within one. 4:56 remaining here in the second quarter. Valentine in no hurry over the center court stripe. Valentine cuts up top into a triple, rattles around the cylinder, no good. Rebound, Lowry pushes it up to Prosser, right wing, Prosser for three. Side iron and out. Norris. And a timeout called by Steel Valley. That will be the first used, a 30-second variety here by the Ironmen. Steel Valley, and coming off a high as well in the football season, the 2A district champions. They were, of course, led by former Kent State commit Cruz Brookins, was the 2A championship player of the game, 9th leading rusher inside the WPIAL, and was originally committed to Kent State, just decommitted the other day. Of course, Kent State offensive coordinator Sean Lewis now at Colorado. Maybe something to look at. Doesn't have an offer from there. Pitt, Kent State, Akron, Cincinnati, and Syracuse have all offered the 3-star Cruz Brookins. And, of course, the 3A reigning player of the year, Mekhi Valentine, who averaged over 29 points per game last year, was part of that team as well, with offers from Sam Houston and South Alabama for basketball. As during football, we had 10 receptions for 355 and 6 scores. Speaking of Brookins, though, he'll be signing on the 21st at 10 a.m., making his college decision. As Uhas pulls up, can't rattle it in. Niger Norris blocked from behind. As Evan Berger denies. Sullivan on the floor, flips it to Berger. Push up Prosser. Prosser drives in, flip out Lowry, left corner. Finds the trailer. Sullivan down the lane, up it won't go. But Sean Sullivan will shoot two. Foul goes against Nate Uhas, his first, team third, sending Sean Sullivan to the line to shoot a pair. First Jaguar to get to the line here this evening. Sullivan, 10th in the WPIL this past season in receptions, 9th in receiving yards for Thomas Jefferson. As that one out. First miss of the campaign from the line for Sean Sullivan. 922 receiving yards on 48 receptions with 11 touchdowns. He had 11 of the 19 passing touchdowns thrown by Brody Evans this year. Sean Sullivan trying to tie us up at 20. Front iron rattles, no good. Empty trip for Sean Sullivan. Now Mekhi Valentine. Into the front court, Valentine comes. Valentine, now Uhas inside. Hedleston, back iron, no good. Niger Norris, one dribble off the window and in for Niger Norris. He has 4. Last time Steel Valley was able to beat Thomas Jefferson here at home, that came all the way back in 14-15. It was a 78-56 win for the Ironmen from Steel Valley. As the foul there went against Brody Evans, his first. Jaguar third, 6 total fouls, 3:33 remaining here in the quarter. Valentine guarded by Berger. Valentine, right wing, Mekhi, now Hedleston flips it off to Valentine. Down the lane, right hand up, rattles no good. Hedleston, the rebound almost pops out of his hands and pops out. Thomas Jefferson gets the ball back, down by 3. As Cam Egerton back in, Brody Evans will check out again. Just second game of the campaign for Cam Egerton. There's also a linebacker on the Jaguar football team for Coach Bill Cherpak. As into the front court comes Ryan Lowry. 3:05 remaining, quarter number 2. As Lowry, foul line, kick out. Putniano back outside. Lowry driving. Lowry now to Putniano. Short corner shot up. Iron and bounces no good. Rebound McKeever finds his man. That's Valentine. Valentine driving on Berger, spins in, right hand up and right hand home for Mekhi Valentine. 15 points as Berger stripped away. Here's Valentine. He gets up and sends it down. Mekhi Valentine, 17 in his first half of the season. We saw that a lot from Valentine this summer, as he's missing no beat here in his first contest. 17 first half points for Valentine. Some big triples and now the dunk. As here's Berger looking to answer with three. No good. Another board by Valentine. 7-point Steel Valley lead, as Thomas Jefferson looks all out of sorts here in the opening quarter, or opening half I should say, as there's Valentine. And a foul as an illegal screen provided by J.J. Heddleston, the 6-foot junior. Third foul of the quarter, fourth foul of the half. 13-9, Steel Valley has outscored Thomas Jefferson this quarter. Lowry, right elbow, handoff, Berger, extended post, knocks it down, Evan Berger. Up to 8. As Valentine in no hurry with 1:37 remaining, opening half. Valentine over the divider, right wing Mekhi. Picks up the pressure, up top Heddleston, bounce past McKeever. McKeever looks to swing back up top to Uhas. Uhas to Valentine, into a three goes, overshoots. Saved by McKeever, but right into the hands of Prosser. Now it's Berger, jump stop, right hand off the iron, no good. Iron unkind for Berger. Transition the other way, Valentine for three, got it! Mekhi again. 20 points for Mekhi Valentine. Fourth three of the half. As now Putniano, his team down by 8. Prosser banks it in from the right side. 7 for Noah Prosser. Lead down to 6, 48 on the clock. See if TJ can get a stop and score and go into the break a little closer to the Ironmen. Valentine to extend it. Iron no good. Now with 38. Lowry pushing. There's Berger driving. Berger up and in. Evan Berger into double digits. 29-25. Valentine with 25 seconds on the clock. Light pressure provided by Evan Berger. Valentine crosses the center court line. Berger the steal. 3-on-1. Berger across Valentine, the lone defender. Strips it away in Steel Valley. A chance to increase. Valentine again, no good. Putniano has time at 5 seconds. 4 seconds, there's Prosser. Put back, no good. And the buzzer sounds. TJ missed opportunities to cut closer, as it's 29-25 Steel Valley at the break right here on MVI Live. When we come back, it will be your Planet Roof halftime interview, as we're going to be pleased to be joined by one of the Lady Jaguars. Make sure I get the right interview going. That will be Julia Berberich. So we'll have that when we come back. MVI Live at the break. It's Steel Valley 29, Thomas Jefferson 25.
The best local coverage of news, sports, and more. Make sure you subscribe to the Mon Valley Independent newspaper. Both print and e-edition subscriptions are available, and you can try the e-edition free for 30 days starting today. So make sure you log on to MonValleyIndependent.com for more information. Mon Valley Independent. What happens here matters here. Cyber Athletics is a community created by athletes for athletes. A team of collegiate and NBA legends that have experienced all aspects of how the ball bounces both on and off the court. Ultimately, Cyber Athletics is defending the health, wellness, and success of a human beyond the title of athlete. Because an athlete can never truly perform unless health and wellness is placed at a premium priority. For more information, visit cyberathletics.com. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. The right brands, price, and advice since 1946. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress is the Mon Valley's choice for selection, service, and savings for over 75 years. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. You're going to like us a lot. We guarantee it. The City of McKeesport and McKeesport Rising Project, making investments today in our neighborhoods and infrastructure for the future of our community. We are working together for a better McKeesport. 5 Star Plumbing is locally owned and operated and can help you with all your sewer and drain cleaning needs. With over 25 years of experience in 24-hour emergency service, we do what others can't. That's right, save you money. For more information on how 5 Star Plumbing can help you, visit our website at 5starplumbingforyou.com. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com.
Back here at the half on MVI Live and the Trib Live High School Sports Network Planet Roof halftime interview with Thomas Jefferson's Julia Burbach. And Julia, first off, thank you for doing this with me. Not that you guys had much of a choice today, but thank you.
Of course.
So, for you personally, obviously, we had the privilege of watching you during this great run for the Jaguar volleyball team. So, we'll start there. What was that in this past season, even though it ended with a couple losses to North Catholic? What was that season as a whole like for you?
It was awesome overall. Like, as a team, we're all so close together. And although North Catholic was very hard to beat, obviously.
They were North Catholic?
Yeah. I'm very proud of our team where we got to. We were the Final Four of the states, and we were the only public school left in the states. So that was pretty good.
So what she's saying, TJ is the state public school champions, but you know, it was a lot of fun to watch you guys, and obviously you were a key part of that. But what about volleyball and basketball help each other for you personally on the court, whether it be like what in volleyball helps you in basketball and vice versa?
Honestly, the volleyball mentality helps a lot. Like, after every point, even if we lose the point or win the point, we're all cheering and stuff. And it'll help during basketball a lot because if I make a mistake in basketball, I'll just clap it off and get back into the game.
So for you personally, coming into this season, what are you looking forward to in this basketball season?
I'm looking forward to, like, overall all the team memories and stuff of our senior year. We got to, like, win. Hopefully we can win section, make it to playoffs, and go on from there.
Do you have any personal goals with this upcoming season?
My major goal is probably win section. We have a very hard section this year, and we are a very young team. We only lost one senior last year, and she was our key scorer, so we're going to have to make up some of those points.
So for you personally, what's, in a sense, the end plan with you in athletics, if you want to tell everybody?
End plan?
Because obviously you're pretty good at 2 sports here, so.
Yeah, my plan is just to keep winning. Like, we have to win section this year. That would be such an amazing win. And to make it to playoffs and make my senior year, last as long as it can.
So for you personally, how did you get your start in this sport?
My start in the sport, honestly, I started like when I was 4 years old in basketball, and ever since then I've done so many club teams and different AAU and all these camps and stuff to get to where I am today.
So throughout all of that process, is there anything, any memory that stands out specifically that it's just something, you know, that's always going to stick with you?
Memories are probably my freshman year. We did a WVU camp, and I was just starting freshman year, and I was asked to come with the varsity team to stay at WVU for a tournament, and we stayed in dorms, and it was just an amazing experience to be in with all the seniors and stuff just as a freshman.
So now that, you know, you've from that freshman role to a leadership style role for Thomas Jefferson, what advice would you give to younger players in the same kind of situation you were back then?
I would say give it all you got. Like, work hard and get those, like, so you can get those playing times in, so you can get the opportunity to go out with the varsity team and do all that extra, like, camp and fun things.
So for you personally, before every game, obviously, most people, or some people I should say, do have that like of wanting to have a pregame ritual or routine. Do you have anything special that, you know, kind of gets you ready and gets you ready to do what you have to do?
Well, definitely in the locker room. We get super excited and hype with all the music and crazy. And then we go out and we warm up, and then during the national anthem, I like relax myself, and that's how I like get my head into the game after all the warm-ups and craziness before a game actually starts.
So, you just kind of led into my final question about the national anthem. So I end every interview, if you saw Delaney's I did during volleyball
yeah, I did
season.
see it.
It's the question that I end every interview with. But so national anthem, you said it clears your head, so it's one of those things that gets you ready. Is it a pump-up song? And kind of besides clearing your head, does it do anything else for you before a game?
Yeah, it definitely clears my head, and then it inspires me. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes me like want to do good. Like, it gives me that passion to do good for that game.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you
no
doing
problem.
this, and can't wait to see what you and your team does this season.
Thank you.
When we come back, we'll have the second half of your game right here on MVI Live and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Founded in 1956, 84 Lumber Company is the nation's largest privately held supplier of building materials, manufactured components, and industry-leading services for single and multi-family residents and commercial buildings. 84 Lumber operates more than 250 stores, component manufacturing plants, custom door shops, custom millwork shops, and engineered wood product centers in over 30 states. For more information, visit 84lumber.com or join the company on your favorite social media platform. Basic Carbide is proud to support youth sports in the Mon Valley and proud to be a part of the community. Basic Carbide, located at Low Bar in the Mon Valley. For more information, visit basiccarbide.com. B Graphics is the Mon Valley's leading source for all your screen printing, embroidery, and printing needs. Offering creative apparel, banners, fundraisers, online stores, promotional products, and more. To find out the best option for your needs, head to bgraphics.com or visit a store in either Frederickstown or Belle Vernon. B Graphics, hassle-free, quality-driven, and always on time. The best savings of the year at Bowser Automotive. The Power of Bowser family of dealerships features Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Hyundai, Subaru, Nissan, and Genesis. At the Power of Bowser, you'll get the best price, the best selection of vehicles, and the best car buying experience you've ever had. Shop online at powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether at home, on your computer, or on the go with your cell phone. The best deals are just one click away. Visit powerofbowser.com today and experience the difference. Are you interested in attending a Penn State University branch campus close to home? Dive into your future at Penn State Greater Allegheny or Penn State Fayette. Be a part of something big. Be a part of Penn State.
Back here at the break on MVI Live, 29-25, the Steel Valley Ironmen leading the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars, as TJ a chance to cut into that multiple times in the final few minutes. Had a 3-on-1. Valentine got a steal to work that one away, and another opportunity went by the wayside at the buzzer for Thomas Jefferson, as they were unable to inch any closer before the break, with Steel Valley adding 16 points to their total. TJ adding 15 more. It is 29-25 to start the third. Mackay Valentine, good first start to the game, start to the season for Valentine. 20 points in the opening half for Mackay Valentine, 10 for Berger. Evan Berger got to find a way to maybe pick it up. Hasn't had the normally keened-in shooting sense we've seen from him. We got to wonder if Valentine's been a big reason behind that, as there's McKeever up top, deflected out off the hands of Sean Sullivan. And Thomas Jefferson started the season 2-0 on the campaign, beating Belle Vernon. Again, that was a Belle Vernon team without the likes of the majority of their varsity players. Is Valentine going to be fouled by Ryan Lowry, his first, team first of the half. Same Belle Vernon team that Steel Valley lost to, and the only difference really is Mackay Valentine in the lineup. That's just how big of a difference Mackay Valentine can make in a game. Valentine, right hand up and in, give him 21 points. 3 for 3 from the line today is Steel Valley. Their next game will be at Penn Hills tomorrow. As Valentine 2 for 2, 22 for Mackay. Valentine 31 for Steel Valley. 6-point lead. As now it's their left wing, Berger, foul line, kick out Evans. Evans drives the paint, back outside, there's Lowry. Lowry to Prosser, right elbow, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Berger can't save it, it's Steel Valley ball once more. As Thomas Jefferson going to burn their second timeout, a 30-second variety as Thomas Jefferson down by 6 to Steel Valley. Trying to work their way back into the thick of things is TJ here in this one. Mackay Valentine has been an absolute problem in this contest for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars, and you know, the spread out scoring you're used to seeing between Prosser, Berger, and Lowry, really not necessarily completely there. Just 10 for Berger, 7 for Prosser, right on his kind of average, and only 2 for Lowry, who's averaging over 11 a game. As there's Valentine again, no good. Rebound ripped down by Brody Evans. And Valentine, the foul, he can't believe it. Going to be the first personal against Valentine, first against the Ironmen this half. See if Thomas Jefferson can find their way back into this one, down by 6. There's Lowry. Finds Sullivan up top, Sean Sullivan. Sullivan surveys, Sullivan turns it over, now it's Valentine driving, Mackay stripped away. As it's going to stay with Steel Valley. Uhas flips it back up top, knocked into the backcourt, but done illegally. As that one's deflected away by Sean Sullivan. His second foul, that's going to be the team second of the half as well. Versetti into Valentine. Mackay Valentine working in left wing. Valentine from the left corner. Now Valentine turns it over. Berger flips it up ahead. There's Noah Prosser driving. Prosser off the iron. No good. The Jaguars can't buy a bucket. Now it's Lowry off the window and in. As Ryan Lowry gets TJ onto the board for the first time this quarter. 6:08 remaining in the third. As a blocking foul called on Evan Berger, his second foul. Team third. 2 points for Valentine, 2 points for Lowry this half. 31-27 in favor of Steel Valley. There's Valentine, left wing, Trey, ironing out, rebound Lowry, up ahead, it's Prosser, one-on-one, Noah drives in, Prosser can't finish. Rebound by Nate Uhas. Now taking back Valentine, full head of steam, slows it up now. Valentine changing the pace. Outside, McKeever, one more, Uhas corner, Norris, Niger, Norris overshoots. Rebound Noah Prosser. Now it's Berger driving. Berger up and an offensive foul on Berger. Nate Uhas draws the charge and Evan Berger has 3. Ryan Lowry having a quick word with our good buddy Craig Spizak. Down to our right, the one official. Not happy with that call. Nate Uhas in Steel Valley absolutely loves it. As another foul on Thomas Jefferson. And TJ, they may only have 3 timeouts left, but it might be time to burn another one. You're right now 2-2 deadlock here in the quarter, but getting out of hands with the fouls are the Jaguars. That one goes against Karcher. Valentine now Norris. Niger Norris way outside. Back iron and no rebound. McKeever. And Tobias McKeever increases the Ironmen lead. Up top, there's Sean Sullivan. Now it's Evans. Brody right wing. Brody Evans kicks it back out. Sullivan drives. Left block looking for help. Kick out. Lowry drives. Foul line down the lane. Right hand in for Ryan Lowry. 4 points this quarter for Lowry. 33-29 in favor of Steel Valley. 4:40 remaining. Norris to McKeever. Back outside Valentine. Mackay Valentine. Driving, top of the key, Valentine for three, got it again! Mackay Valentine. 25 points for Valentine. As a tough shot, no good, rebound, Evans and Brody Evans fouled on the rebound opportunity. 36-29 your score in favor of Steel Valley, 4:20 remaining here in the quarter as Niger Norris picks up his first, team second of the half. As a full timeout burned here by the Steel Valley Ironmen. That's their second timeout of the contest. Two fulls and 1:30 remaining for Coach Chapman, who has to be absolutely ecstatic that Mackay Valentine is back in his lineup. As Valentine is taking care of business, leading all scorers with 25 points here in the second quarter. And let me put that into perspective for you. For Steel Valley, 0-3. In the first game, they scored 21 points. Mackay has 25 tonight. Second game, they scored 35. Again, Valentine has 25 tonight. And they scored 35 against Bell Vernon. So just how much of a difference he makes individually. And then you get some secondary scoring. I think once you get Greg Smith going once again in the lineup and maybe see some other young players step in, a guy like I look at maybe Deron Barksdale to step up. He's going to be, I think, a piece of this team moving forward. You know, just a freshman, though, and he was out with football as well. So no surprise we're not necessarily seeing Barksdale right away at the varsity level. As Berger left alone off the inbound onto the board. Evan Berger, his first bucket of the half. He's up to 13, lead down to 4 as Valentine turns it over. And Thomas Jefferson gets it back. Ryan Lowry return pass from Sullivan as Lowry into the front court. Ryan Lowry now Berger. Screen by Egerton. As Valentine able to slip it. There's Berger driving. Berger down the lane. Finger rolled and the putback falls for Evan Berger. 15 now for Evan Berger. As he's under 200 points away from 1,000 now. As here comes Lowry. Lowry driving, kick out Sullivan. Sullivan flips across Berger inside Egerton. Cam Egerton back outside Karcher. Karcher almost lost it. Now Berger left wing three. Berger off the mark. Rebound. Lowry has it ripped away by Niger Norris. As now Valentine. Berger working on him. Valentine right side double teamed. And the pass is picked off. Here comes Lowry. And Ryan Lowry once again. We are tied at 36. 6 points this quarter for Ryan Lowry as Valentine fouled by Karcher. That's the 6th Thomas Jefferson foul of the quarter. Versetti the trigger. Hedelston will check back into the game for Steel Valley. As Don Putniano will also re-enter. Replacing Sean Sullivan. Press provided here. TJ going full court man, it appears. As Valentine works his way into the front court. Now they'll try to trap, but flips it to Uhas in the corner. And Egerton gets a hand on it. Possession stays with the Ironmen, but Cam Egerton Elevates to deny. Uhas. Bounce pass in. That's Heddleston down to a knee. And eventually dual possession called. Arrow points left. That means it's Jaguar basketball tied at 36 here in the third with 2:43 remaining. TJ a bit of a run thanks to Berger and Lowry. 6 and 5 respectively. There's Lowry out to Berger. Evan driving. Now Evan Berger stops up, finds Putignano. Now Lowry. Lowry flips it. There's Karcher from 15, knocks it down, and TJ back on top. Thanks to Cody Karcher. His first bucket of the contest. As another steal, almost Berger onto the floor. Gets it in. The Jaguars don't get the timeout. As possession arrow favors Steel Valley this time by. Seven total threes in this game. As an official timeout on the far side. Something with, I believe, McKeever. As they're going to have McKeever come out of the contest here. As checking in will be the freshman Tyson Barron. Barron got the start for Steel Valley against Bell Vernon in their last game. Had 5 points in the contest. 4 of them coming in the second half. As there's Valentine stripped away. It's Evan Berger off and running. Berger down the lane, right hand window and in. Evan Berger, 17. TJ up by 4, just under 2 to play in the quarter. Now it's Barron. Berger, another steal. Berger up ahead. Now Karcher surrounded and throws it away. As he had Lowry in the right wing. Berger starting to make plays like he did against McKeesport, which turned that game around and turned the tide in favor of Thomas Jefferson. Some big steals by the big 6'3" junior Berger. As Valentine to the corner, Uhas drives, pulls up right side, back iron and out. Rebound Lowry, now TJ starting to push the pace, but another steal. It's McKeever back onto the floor, swings it left wing, finds Norris and Cam Egerton having a block party here on Monday night, or make it Tuesday night as Egerton once again gets up to deny. Second block of the quarter for Egerton as Noah Prosser back in. Uhas the trigger. Nate Uhas flips it outside. Niger Norris now. Valentine fakes it. Drives, puts it up. No foul. And landing on Valentine was Prosser. As they won't stop the play, and now they will. And all concern is on the side of Steel Valley. As a very improbable and unfortunate situation with Noah Prosser coming down right on Makai Valentine. Not what you want to see if you're anybody. Makai Valentine getting his head stepped on. As they continue to check on the 6'3" senior Makai Valentine. Hope he is okay. As they're working on that right side of Valentine's face. I think the eye region on Makai Valentine as the back heel of Noah Prosser, and he'll be helped back to his feet. Great to see that, as hope nothing too serious for Makai Valentine. He will have to exit the game, and knowing Makai, he's not going to want to. Good job, though, by the officials, even though Coach Chapman in Steel Valley probably doesn't like it. They let that play continue on, being the fact that it was a fast break opportunity for Thomas Jefferson, and as soon as that chance went by the wayside, they blew the whistle to make sure Makai was okay again. Not that Valentine wants to, but he has to exit the game and see if this could be a turning point for Thomas Jefferson. Is almost a steal. as they're going to keep Valentine on the bench for the moment. Medical staff not checking on him, which is a good sign. Seems to be A-OK Mekhi Valentine. As, again, your primary ball handler scorer is on the bench right now for Steel Valley, as a foul there on Ryan Lowry, his second, team seventh, and it'll be 1-1. Shooting the rest of the way will be Steel Valley. As Nate Uhas will shoot 1-1. And it was a quick stoppage by on the bench for Valentine. Uhas, right hand up, iron and in. 6 points for Nate Uhas. Steel Valley is yet to miss a free throw here tonight. 2 for Norris, 2 for Valentine, now 1 for Uhas as the Ironmen. 6 for 6 from the line, 7 points for Uhas, 2-point TJ lead. 7-point quarter for Berger, 6-point quarter for Ryan Lowry. As there's Egerton, he's had a couple blocks this quarter, under a minute to play in the third, 2-point TJ lead. Sullivan looks for help, it's in the form of Prosser driving, now Egerton left elbow down the lane, fouled by Heddleston. Heddleston's second, it's going to be the third against the Ironmen. Inbound near sideline, it's going to be Sean Sullivan doing the honors. Or Lowry getting it into Sullivan, excuse me. There's Prosser right wing, and a travel on Noah Prosser, sending possession back to Steel Valley with a chance to tie. 37.9 ticks of the clock remaining. Do the Ironmen hold for one? We've already seen Valentine, who's getting double teamed right now. Now McKeever gets it off the inbound. Back the other way. There's Norris, Niger Norris up top. Uhas pulls the trigger. Front iron and out. Rebound looks like it's off of Norris. It is. Evan Berger. Back in. Egerton out. Berger picks up the ball here on the near sideline. Berger over the TJT at the center court, swings it. Prosser in the corner. Inside Putniano. Putniano puts it on the floor. Right corner, bounce pass now outside Berger. 5 seconds. Berger driving, fouled by Valentine. Second foul on Valentine, fourth on the Ironmen. 5 seconds to work with for Thomas Jefferson before the break. Flipped in Berger, back to Lowry, 3 seconds, inside Berger! Perfect passing, and Evan Berger finishes it off. Give the assist to Lowry and make it a 4-point Jaguar lead at the third quarter. We come back, the final 8. TJ 42, Steel Valley 38 right here on MVI Live.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com.
Back here to start the fourth quarter, Evan Berger from Ryan Lowry beating the buzzer as tic-tac-toe perfection for Thomas Jefferson. As the Jaguars added in 17 points that quarter, while Steel Valley was able to add on just 9 points. 5 for Valentine, had to spend some time on the bench as well after getting stepped on. As now it's Sullivan up and in, Sean Sullivan. TJ had a chance at the 2-for-0, and they made it work as the arrow favored them to start the quarter. 44-38, TJ leading. As there's McKeever. Now Uhas off the handoff. Almost turns it over. Najee Norris for three, and Niger knocks it down. As a big triple by the freshman Norris. He's up to 7. First bucket of the half for Norris. 3-point Jaguar lead. 7:18 remaining in the quarter. Now it's Noah Prosser. Prosser from 13. Got it. As Noah Prosser connects again. 9 points now for Noah. First bucket of the quarter, or half I should say, for Prosser, as miscommunication between McKeever and Valentine gives the Jaguars the ball back up by 5. Prosser. Now it's taken by Lowry. Lowry finds Prosser once more. Prosser into the corner. Lowry for three. In and out rebound, Valentine. Valentine working back the other way. Valentine, right corner. 2 in the air. Valentine up top. Niger Norris again. Niger off the mark. Rebound, grab down to Valentine. Outside, Uhas, catch and release. Ironing out. Rebound, grab down. That's by Sean Sullivan. Sullivan into the front court. Sullivan now Prosser from the corner. Off the iron, rebound. Berger off the window, and one for Evan Berger. 21 for the junior. Looking for more from the line, Evan Berger. Berger completes the old school three-point play. 22 now for Berger. 8-point Jaguar lead as Uhas drives in. Sullivan with the rejection. Possession stays with the Ironmen, and they are going to talk things over as Steel Valley will burn a timeout down by 8. 7-3 run to start the quarter for the Jaguars, as Thomas Jefferson had some big buckets early on in the end of the third. As we're going to see 2 new faces enter the game. It will be Jordan Smith, the 5'9 freshman guard. He also started against Bell Vernon, ended the contest with 2 points. And Aaron Barksdale, the 5'11 freshman guard, will enter the game for the first time of the season. And the first time in his high school career, Barksdale played in the JV game here this evening. Again, he was a football player as well for Steel Valley on the campaign. Is not the primary back. Donald Barksdale, of course, was, surpassing over 900 yards, teaming up with Cruz Brookins. But Barksdale, 293 on the ground, punching it in 5 times. Barksdale also had some pretty big role in the special team. Saw that in the district championship game against Beaver Falls. As Uhas, now Valentine. Valentine, some youth on the floor with him as Smith almost turns it over, but it was because 1-1 for Jordan Smith. As that's Evan Berger's 4th, and if he exits this game, that could be trouble for TJ. 6:08 remaining. Now, if you're Steel Valley, you got to attack Evan Berger the rest of the way, as Jordan Smith will shoot 1-1 after the break. (49-41). Thomas Jefferson on top of Steel Valley. As the Jaguars trying to hang on here and break this 2-game losing streak. (22 for Berger, 25 for Mekhi Valentine. Mekhi Valentine hasn't scored yet this quarter. Only 5 points in quarter number 3 for Valentine after 20. Sorry about that, as got knocked off there for a second, but back on here on MVI Live. As your score, 49-42 in favor of the Jaguars as both went for Smith. As kick out, now it's taken by Sullivan. Sullivan lost it. Now it's Dom Putignano. Give him 11. As Thomas Jefferson continuing to roll. Now Smith buries the triple, make it a 2. As a foul headed back the other way. Inbound will belong to Prosser. And it will actually be 1-1 for Thomas Jefferson. Knocked in by Ryan Lowry. Second one up, Lowry goes 2 for 2. Given 13 total points here in this one. 54-44, Thomas Jefferson on top of Steel Valley. Shot the other way, no good, and that one trickles out back the other direction. We will go. As checking in will be Barron once again. As there's Sullivan, now it's taken by Prosser, near side controlled, Sullivan, Egerton back up top, driving in, Sullivan across, Putignano off the window and in. 2 more for TJ, starting to run away, give them 56 here in the fourth. As that one off the mark, rebound by Smith, now Barron off his fingertips and onto the boundary he goes. And sorry about that, the stream getting knocked off, but should be back on. It should be good for the conclusion of this contest here on MVI Live. As back the other way, there's Prosser inside. Egerton up, blocked by Valentine. That one was huge. As back the other way, Valentine needs to get it going once again. Can he is the question. As Norris finds Barron. Barron. Now it's taken back near side. Barron, corner Smith. Knocked out by Noah Prosser. Barron driving inside Norris. Kick out. Barksdale drives, travels first. Possession back to Steel Valley. 56-44, TJ leads, 4:16 remaining here in the quarter. As there's Egerton. Egerton back up top, Sullivan again. Berger's been on the bench for about the last 2 minutes due to picking up his 4th foul. Won't fall, rebound by Mekhi Valentine. Back the other way, Valentine. He has 25. Valentine and 1. Big bucket for Valentine, 27, looking for 28. As Valentine converts, give him 28 points for Mekhi Valentine. Now Berger, Lowry. Ryan Lowry back the other way. Lowry off the hands of Valentine and out. Lowry backcourt controlled by Evan Berger. Berger up top, Evan Berger in the right wing. Berger guarded, Valentine looking to take it away. As Evan Berger, now it's taken by Sullivan, back to Lowry. By Sullivan, back to Lowry. Lowry backpedals. Ryan Lowry flips it near side. Sullivan. Sean Sullivan driving. Jump stop. Skip out. Berger hauls it in. Now it's Lowry off to Pugnano. Driving, and he's fouled down the lane as he will shoot. Foul goes against Nate Uhas, his second. As Norris back in, Barron out. Valentine just 8 points here this half for Steel Valley. As Dom Pugnano shooting 1-1. He won't get another as he misses that one. 2 points for Dom. As back the other way. There's Uhas. Valentine wants it. He gets it. Mackay Valentine. Skips it back over. That's Norris. Niger Norris into the corner. Smith again. In and out. Rebound off of Pugnano and out. As McKeever in along with Karcher. Flipped up top, that's Mackay Valentine. As Valentine drives off the window, no good, but Mackay back to the line. Foul goes against Sean Sullivan, his third. Valentine, makes on 3 attempts from the line here today. He has 2 more opportunities now. There's 29. First game of the season, 29 points. He averaged 29.4 per contest last year. Valentine to get the 30. He will, and it's 56-49. Valentine with a game-high 30. Lowry. Lowry fouled by Barron. As he will shoot 1-1. Ryan Lowry, 2 for 2 with 13 points from the line today. Lowry right hand up and in, give him another opportunity, give him 14 points. 57 now for Ryan Lowry. As Lowry first missed from the line tonight. 57-49, 2:40 remaining in the fourth. There's Uhas driving. Uhas bounce pass driving. Uhas bounce pass out, taken away by Evan Berger. Berger flips it up. There's Lowry. Ryan Lowry now. Karcher driving, kick out. Evans left alone. Got the triple. Brody Evans puts TJ up 60-49. 9 off his miss. Can't finish. Rebound, Evans saves it, but right to Norris. Norris for 3, off the mark. Now it's Sean Sullivan fouled. As Sullivan back the other way to shoot 1-1. Sean Sullivan 0 for 2 today. Actually doubled bonus time for Sullivan. Back iron up, no good as Sullivan misses another. As an empty trip, rebound by Smith. Steel Valley with 2:04 on the clock. 60-49, they trail Thomas Jefferson. Valentine only 10 points this half. 5 in both quarters. Niger Norris off to Valentine. Valentine left side. Mackay driving, pulls up. Valentine off the mark. Rebound now, it's taken by Evans. Make that Sullivan to Berger, gets up and sends it home. Evan Berger with the explanation point. 24 for Evan Berger. Now back the other way. Barron up, back iron, no. Valentine wanted it, nobody near him, never got it. Now Lowry off the window, 2 more, and the Jaguars cruising. 64-49, 1:10 remaining. Comfortable lead for Thomas Jefferson as a foul on the floor will mean 2 shots for Valentine. Goes against Brody. Makai Valentine, right hand up, right hand in. Game high 31 for Makai Valentine. Valentine, back iron, no. Rebound, Berger. Berger looked to be fouled. Barksdale the steal and score. First career bucket for Barksdale. That's a full timeout called by Steel Valley.